What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've got another exciting video. We're going to be dragging out the entire Halloween Funko Pop collection. My daughter reminded me yesterday, she started pulling pops off the shelf here while I was editing videos that Halloween's approaching, and I hadn't put any pops out, so I'm a little bit behind, but I figured I'd bring you guys along. Let's go ahead and check it out. And to get rid of most of these pops on the wall here, some of them are Halloween already or kind of like spooky themed, so they will be staying. And of course, like Oogie Boogie and stuff at the top, he'll be staying. But I have a good bit. As you can tell, it goes way back there, guys. We've got tons of sodas and just totes and totes full of extra pops, most of which are holiday themed, so I'm pretty sure I do have at least one that's full of Halloween. So we're going to kind of incorporate it. Also, I'm going to dig out some of my Halloween sodas because they are my favorite. And to my OG collectors, man, do you guys remember the sodas? What a good time to collect, right? To my OG fans, way back in the back there, you're going to notice some of the old Fun Days boxes and new. But yeah, just a mix of stuff. Thought I'd show you guys a little sneak peek in the back of the collection there. Here's just some of the pops that my daughter already did pull off that I stacked up to kind of get us started. As you can tell, we're big Disney fans. These are just a lot of my common pops. I will go over a full pop tour one day soon, but I keep a lot of the Grails on the back wall here in their armors, so nothing really happens to them. But we'll go over those in detail one day. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna crack open the totes, see what we can get pulled out, make the wall looking more Halloween themed here, since, you know, we are just a week or two away now. So some of the Scooby-Doo pops will stay, of course, but yeah, join me, guys. Sit back, relax. Let's get it going. Completely filled to the brim with Funko soda. Back when the huge wave of sodas hit, had to have a bunch of them. Couple 3 liters, never got too many of these. Too bulky. Really cool idea though. Let me know if you guys remember this drop. This was the Eddie Brock with the venom kind of coming off his face as Blacklight with the t-shirt bundle when it was huge and everybody was going after it. I got a few of these sealed still. Alright, first tote. Looks like we have a lot of bigger pops in here. I'm not seeing any Halloween though, guys, yet. Let me dig around. Okay, no Halloween in the first tote, but we did have Hank with Ed O'Neill autograph on it, which is pretty neat. We've got the Goofy from the Mickey and Friends NFT line. Really cool with the fishing pole. And we have the royalty, I believe it was, 2,500 pieces. The conductor Mickey with a little bee on his head. And I mean, it is horror. We've got Jaws with the shark eating the boat. So, I mean, that's potentially one that could stay out. So, I mean, the dude's getting eaten. That's pretty horror. Let's keep it out. All right, number 2's out. Ooh, I think we have just found the Christmas and holiday pops. Not quite what we're looking for yet, guys. Just to confirm, all Christmas, but guys, come on, check it out. Grinch and Max. We can't get into the season yet, but really cool. Which means tote number 3 is all Halloween, baby. All right, taking a quick peek in here, we have a great variety. We have some newer ones, some bangers like the Art the Clown Chase, which will be awesome. Also have a set of Lock, Shock, and Barrel, I do believe. And also some older ones like Frank and Freddy with the cell phone. Epic. Alright, now that we got the Halloween tote, let's get these pops off the shelf that we're not going to need. Let's stack them up, and let's start getting these up on there. Definitely not going to need any of these Star Wars pops right now. And for the most part, this shelf stays relatively the same for the most part of the year until the holidays, keeping some of our favorite pops up on there that we can all enjoy. My wife and I met Ashley Eckstein at San Diego Comic-Con, and that was a really cool experience. Also met Matt Launter as well at San Diego Comic-Con, which was a fantastic experience. If you didn't know, he voiced Anakin Skywalker in all of Clone Wars. And the last piece I'll show off in the Star Wars section was this 2020 Galactic Convention exclusive, A Lesson in the Force, where Yoda's lifting the X-Wing out of the water, an iconic scene from the movie. This was one of my first pops, and it just holds a special place in the collection for sure. I am going to leave this shelf probably as is. It's a little above eyesight, and it just is honestly some of my favorite characters and nostalgic memories growing up as a kid, so. And some pops that just mean a lot to me. Star Wars shelf is all cleaned up and tucked out of the way. Halloween pops will sit in front, of course. And moving down, you have a couple of the original Funko Pop Yourself pops from Hollywood. When me and my wife visited the store for the first time in 2022, I want to say. Pretty cool. I've got a little weight and a guitar, my sunglasses, and my wife has her dog, which is really cool, in her bag. Beside that, we have the Proto Pirates from the in-person event Fun Days from 2024. Had an absolute epic time with Darkseid, and I only wish they would do stuff like this again. But I'm very fortunate to have went to the last major Fun Days in-person event, which was absolutely incredible. I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan, so the narrator is going to stay out, of course. You got Rod Sterling, going to be out for Halloween. Not entirely sure where everything's going to go yet, but just going to leave stuff out that I know I'm going to keep. These are ready to go on the right side. We're going to work on the left real quick, and then we'll start filling them up. All right, on the left, we do have Scooby, so I'm going to leave these. I probably will rearrange them, so I'm going to go ahead and get them over to the other side, and we'll get them exactly where they need to be later. But love my Scooby-Doo pops. They make it out almost all year round. Find an excuse. Back here we have an almost entire line of OG Disney pops. Just haven't had room to display them all yet, so absolutely love those pieces, as you'd guess. They'll probably stay behind there. Moving left though, we've got some Alice in Wonderland Blacklight. I remember when these and the sodas dropped, everybody went nuts. Leave a comment down below if you were part of that drop as well. We've got the 65th Disney that's all going to be removed, and then Cinderella had the 75th. And remember, my wife loves the collection as well, so I try to cater to the family as well when I display some stuff here. So, all right, time to get these out of here and create some space. Okay, while I was moving these around, I did find a Jack-o'-lantern Freddy, which is awesome. I love the NFT series so much, and I'm so disappointed that Funko decided to end the digital line. For me, it was an exciting part of the hobby, and I hope they quit stripping some of the fun from the brand. Also back here, I'm seeing Oogie Boogie, the original, so we'll get him out as well. I just figured I'd show you while I was digging some of the OGs out. There's some bangers, guys. We've got Edna Mode in amazing condition. We've got the Mike Wazowski 480 piece metallic from Monsters University. Absolutely love that. We got an OG Mickey with the red label. But the Oogie Boogie, guys, show me a cleaner Oogie Boogie from 2012 with the Disney Store logo. This thing is mint. Got the 2012 sticker right there. One of my absolute favorite pops in the whole collection. Alright, so I moved a couple of the hard stacks from the left side that were Halloween oriented over here on the right to kind of get everything flowing on the shelf. This might be one of my favorite Freddy pops ever. I absolutely love the color contrast, the Fright Night box. Really cool. Had to throw in a couple bangers. Alright guys, we're wrapping up here slowly. On that top shelf that we emptied out, we have some of the staples. We've got, of course, the glow-in-the-dark Freddy Krueger OG. We've got Art the Clown, Bloody Chase. We got Captain Spaulding, nuts. We've got Patrick Bateman. Dude was absolutely off his rocker. We got Leatherface. I don't even want to know. We got Patrick Bateman, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and, of course, a mastermind of horror himself. Moving down the right side, we have Frank and Freddy. Pretty cool as Frankenstein. We've got the brand new Golden Demigorgon. We have one of my favorite Scare Fair 2023 exclusive. We have the Blacklight Xenomorph. Guys, this pop is insane. If you have not seen it in person, I highly recommend that. This is not a pop, it's my only U2s, but it's Huggy Wuggy. Really creepy character. We also have Halloween Town Sora, Frankenstein, the Sanderson sisters. My wife gets aggravated every year I put this out, Bride Kevin. This is my current mood usually. And we've got Geico Ween Gecko. If you remember this one, you had to submit every day, I think it was every week, to enter in a chance to win one of the colors for the Halloween. It's kind of random, but Geico threw on a pop thing there. We've got one of the heavy metal characters, one of the mascots from that year. I've got 3 of them. I've got Jack Carver here, and we also have Philly Graves here on the left side, and Sid Vicious. Let me know if you remember those. Kind of a weird era in Funko, but we did get them. And moving down, we have Constance Hatchaway in her phantom form, in her ghostly form. Then we have her with her axe as the chase. And we have Alexandra Nitrokoff. These two are one of my first, if not chases, ever in the collection. We have Mary Minstrel from Haunted Mansion. We have Zero Duck Cart from The Trains. I'll show you the full set here in just a little bit. Ignore Jimmy. He's just a little spooky looking. We've got Gengar, one of the pieces of the train again. We have Mayor. We have the Mansion Groundskeeper. We have Gus from the live action movie. They came out not too long ago. I still need Phineas, but here is Ezra. And staying on the Haunted Mansion topic real quick, I wanted to show off all of my all-time favorites. The Hatbox Ghost is my favorite Disney character and probably character of all time. So I have the full complete set of him and a graded one up top. And also to include the rest of the ghosts. To the left of that we have Ezra and Buggy, autographed by the designer and creator of the Doom Buggy, Bob Gurr himself. What an absolute legend. Shout out Bob Gurr. Then we've got Victor Geist playing the organ. We've got the butler in front of the Haunted Mansion attraction. And then we also have the chrome variants of the ghosts as well. And there's the full display of the Haunted Mansion Pops. These stay out all year round, no matter the holiday. And directly beside Billy, to the left, we have some of my Freddy Funkos, probably my absolute favorite from Halloween Series 2. We have the Freddy Funko as Grim Reaper with some skulls. What an absolute banger of a piece. We have the Jack-o'-lantern Freddy, as we mentioned earlier. Space Zombie Freddy. And here we have Freddy Funko as Space Kook, limited to 250 pieces. There was a sticker debacle, as you know, but this mold and this Freddy is one of my favorites of all time. Then we've got Freddy Bones, lots of variants of that. I did not get the most limited. Then we've got one of my favorite old school villains, or old school monsters as you will. We've got Creature from the Black Lagoon Freddy. Moving into more digitals, we've got Freddy Funko as Zombie Knight. We have the Zombie Pirate Freddy. And then we've got a couple OGs. We've got the very first Halloween Freddy Funko NFT series. I absolutely was hooked as soon as they released this, and I actually pulled him out of a common pack, only bought one, and ripped that guy. So that was really epic. Always will keep that in the collection. And the kind of inverse colors, we've got Fright Night Freddy too. Moving down, we've seen most of these, so I won't go over them. We do have the Black Knight Grail and various Scooby-Doo Funko Pops. Had to include them, guys, you know me. Moving down, I did keep these lower this year. My daughter's going to come in here and love to grab them and kind of hang out and stack them up and stuff. They're in protectors, so I let her grab the pops, check them out. She loves Mickey, Minnie, Jack Skellington, Sally, and all these characters, so she's going to have a ball tomorrow when she sees these. And I still need, Shock, so I have Lock and Bear Hill, but I did not pick up Shock actually, so it's always fun to go back and finish parts of your collection you don't have. Then we've got Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Absolutely love these characters from the Trick or Treat short that included Donald and Witch Hazel. Leave a comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. These are some of my favorite Funko Pops in the collection. It does not have to be a Grail or several $100s to be an awesome Funko Pop, guys. Moving down further, we've got both completed train sets. I'll let you guys take a look at those. Let me know if you remember these as well. Very hot when they first came out. This one's the OG line, and it was pretty hard to obtain. Everything sold out pretty quick. These lasted in stock a little bit longer, so these are some randoms, but I did include Jaws to finish off our display. And there's one last look, guys, at some of the main characters and a bigger portion of the display. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening as we set up the Halloween Pops, and we dug in together to see what we had. And that's going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know your favorite that we went over this evening. And I'd love to hear from you what's in your collection for Halloween and maybe what you've been putting up or buying lately. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you real soon on the next video. collect what haunts you. Take care. Hmm?